Hey guys, my name is Stu and welcome to another one of my MG4 videos. So today we examine the storage of the MG4. Now, being a ground up EV, the vehicle actually has a lot of cabin space, and this is great for the driver and their passengers. But what about storage space? Maybe you spend a lot of time in the vehicle, you do long distances, shorter distances, maybe you run the family around, the children to school, etc. It's good to know what we're playing with here, so let's have a look at the storage space on the MG4. Now, at 4.2 meters long, it's not the longest car in its class, but bear in mind, being a ground up EV, they really eked out every single bit of space between the wheels, pushing them right out into each corner. And it's also quite a respectable height as well at 1.5 meters, making access unchallenging. So let's start with storage at the front of the vehicle. Now, spoiler alert, this vehicle doesn't have a frunk or a freak, whatever you want to call it, but it does have enough space to store my charging cables, as you can see, which is ideal on journeys when I've got lots of stuff in the boot. So next, let's go into the front cabin of the vehicle. Now, this is a car with storage on tap in the front. We've got large space in the door bins, and I'm going to try and demonstrate the storage using these 500ml water bottles, and there's space for 2 or 3 in there. We're also going to look at the centre storage underneath the armrest. Again, you could easily get 3, maybe even 4 of these bottles in there. Now we have 2 drinks holders in the centre console, and these are both very accessible even with the floating platform above. Now, the horizontal storage at the bottom of the centre console is not going to fit a water bottle, but they will fit smaller things like charging cables, sunglasses, your wallet, your purse, small items from the bottom of your pocket kind of thing. And having the sliding door on the top of it is really nice as well, because it just makes the area nice and clean and tidy. So let's jump over to the passenger side of the car, and we obviously have the glove box. Now, I was quite surprised just how deep this glove box is. Now, I've put obviously the bottle of water in there, and I've also got a wife's makeup bag, and as you can see, there is tons of space in there. And one feature I haven't seen on a car I've owned in the last 10 years is a sunglasses storage box. Nice one, MG. If you're enjoying the content on my channel and would like to support me further with it, please drop a like and subscribe. Your support really means the world to me. So let's move to the rear of the car now and look at the storage options, and starting with the door bins. Now, these are smaller than the front, but as you can see, we can get a couple of bottles in there easily. And at the rear of the centre column, as well as obviously the USB port, we've also got this small cubby hole. Now, it's not large enough to fit a bottle in, as you can see, but you can fit smaller objects in there like coins, keys, anything, maybe even a couple of phones in there. Now, over to the last thing on the list, and I think this is quite an important one because the boot has so much use cases, and in today's life it could be anything from push chairs to shopping, holiday luggage, you know, you name it, we carry it. So looking at dimensions, it's not the largest in its category, but as I show you in a minute, it's surprising just how much you can fit into this 363 litre boot. Now, despite testing all the storage in this vehicle with bottles of water, I don't intend to fill the boot to see just how much litres I will want to use. So let's do a more functional test and use my holiday luggage. Now, I'm part of a 4-person family, and I think this is probably about the right amount of luggage we would take on say a week or two's holiday. We've got the mighty cabin bag and a small holder, and then we have the 2 extra large cases which would come in the 23-25 kilo weight. Before I start loading all the cases in, I just wanted to show you a very quick example of the size comparisons with the cabin bag and the empty boot. Now, the big cases, they actually fit in very, very well. They could either go on top of each other flat or one in front of the other like this, which I found perhaps the more ergonomically placed. Now let's add the cabin baggage, and as you can see we've actually got quite a lot of space to play with. Now unfortunately I didn't have any more bags I could add to this, but as you can see there's definitely more space for more hand luggage, rucksacks, handbags, I mean anything small which you can fill in with the gaps. But as you can see here, without the hold on the top, you can actually get the parcel shelf back in. Now there's nothing scientific here as such, but this is a practical use case. I'd love to know how you've got on with your MG4 and using your storage. Have you been on any road trips? Have you been away on holiday? Or transporting items and you need to make the most of the flat back seats and all the extra storage available? Let me know in the comments, I'd love to know. And that's our storage test today. And if you've enjoyed the video and the previous ones and want to support me on my future videos, a like and a subscribe would be absolutely fantastic. Anyway, have a great day and I shall see you in the next one.